Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you are doing well, having a fantastic one out there. Whatever your day has in store for you, whether you've already done what it had in store for you and you're moving on to the next thing, which is here, or you have something to look forward to from here. Maybe you're going out dancing tonight or to dinner, something to look forward to. I appreciate you spending a moment of your time here with myself. As we dive into the band Gracious, we're going to be checking out this particular track, The Dream. This is coming off of their album Gracious, self-titled, release in 1970. I've never heard of the band, but the album cover with the big exclamation mark, you guys will see it here shortly, it does look somewhat familiar, as if probably when I was going through RYM in certain charts or something, I've probably seen the album because it looks familiar, the cover. But it just made me think, how many albums do you think are out there that have different grammar symbols? You got Gracious with the exclamation mark. You got Sigur Rós with the parentheses. There's probably a comma and a semicolon out there somewhere. Okay, we're listening to this because it was suggested and sponsored by someone. And I'm only saying someone because I have your email here and I see your name there, but I don't want to say your name because the actual submission just comes in from kind of an anonymous source. So I don't want to blow up your spot, so to speak, without permission or anything like that. But regardless, thank you so much for the request and thank you for sending this one in. So like I said, never heard of the band, but the album cover looks somewhat familiar in a passing kind of way. So what do you say we dive on in? It's a 16-minute track, so let's see what they're cooking up in that duration. Naturally. And as always, we'll discuss a little bit after. Are you excited? I'm excited. It's the final track. No, actually, is it? Okay, it is the final track on the album, but I see that there's bonus tracks that were added after the fact. But this is the original ending of the album. The Dream. Here we go. Abrasive march to start us off. Moonlight Sonata. Okay. One of the few actual pieces of music I learned to play on piano, to an extent. I didn't get that far into it. I like this part. We're kind of jumping around a little bit. It's only a minute 20 in. This is really pleasant. I really like how soothing that was. Perhaps like a dream, it's kind of going through a lot of different scenes here. like that guitar tone. It's got a nice edge to it. They have these nice little pockets like this. This feels really nice. The guitar is edging towards blues a little bit too. It's like a twisted kind of blues. Some of those progressions. I like how the drummer is just kind of feathering a little bit back there, just kind of building it back up.
In the presence of myself, I see a gathering of people to hear the music play. Seated on velvet and looking, I am aware of one child. She's turning me on.
Okay.
I notice nothing else, but she's gazing at
I like how the music came down to allow him to kind of come in there. Kind of working towards the abrasiveness of like the opening, you know. Okay, okay. It's an interesting guitar tone.
I can just see her. There she is. There's no one with her. Walking through the dark to a very quiet table with a glass.
This 8 minutes right here. This sounds nice.
I can just see her face.
It's like the light has appeared.
They sparkle like the drink she's sipping. Her lips look sweet like the color of a crochet dress. Oh, I want
So nice back and forth here.
Don't fight for her, don't frighten her.
You have a nice breezy mellotron coming through here. That's what gives it its wings. And the piano.
Hey, you! What about that bread you owe me?
What?
Hey, you!
That was Hey Jude. Sounded like that to me. Teach him a piano lesson. Nice bass come up there. I really like that bass come up and how grimy it is. Nice transition here to the drums. I feel like we've listened to like 8 different songs. I don't even know what's happening back there. That's cool. That's King Crimson.
I'm gonna walk right over to him and put him on the floor.
That was a meteor coming in.
No, wait a minute, he's a big man. his size, the whites of his eyes. As I go to hit him, he draws his gun at me.
You're dreaming now, buddy. At least it was only a dream. I like that we brought this back. Smart way to kind of wrap it up here. Nice way to bring it back. Those are very beautiful harmonies. Kind of accents it by another guitar or deep piano. Oh, guitar. Okay, there are some things to discuss in this track here. There are some moments in here where are really, really good, and I feel like are just reaching towards that tippy top of the summit. It's like really, really fantastic. I think the cool thing about this track is the way it begins and ends. Not the very, very beginning. It was okay. It was really interesting how we start off like just right into it. Okay. And then right after that, you get some Moonlight Piano or Moonlight Sonata, Moonlight Piano, that comes in after. Which it seems that there's a few cameos musically in this particular track. You have Moonlight Sonata. You have they're going towards Hey Jude, and then near the end, you had that build up that was very, very King Crimson-esque. So I feel like perhaps not only within the lyrics are we talking about the dream and the protagonist going through. His dream as he's performing, he sees a beautiful woman there, and he has to, I guess, he gets into a fight, he gets shot, and then he wakes up. So we have a literal dream, but I feel like maybe the dream is also including perhaps different influences to the band. You know, there's Moonlight Sonata, so you get something classical. There's King Crimson. So you have, of course, progressive rock, and then, of course, the Beatles, with Hey Jude. So, like, I feel like there's also a little bit of musical inspiration that's coming through into this dream, a little bit of real life seeping into the subliminal there. So that's kind of interesting how that's performing there. Okay. However, there's a few moments in here that are really, really fantastic. Let's see if I can find one of them. The best was at halfway through. This is fantastic.
I can just see her face.
Kind of reminds me of the Moody Blues a little bit. Just that Mellotron-soaked, beautifully luxurious kind of tone. It's incredibly dreamy. So the musicians here, I'm pulling it up right now. On the Mellotron, you're going to have, and anything keyboard-based or key-based, that's going to be performed by Martin Kitcat. Great last name, handling piano, electric piano, harpsichord, mellotron, and some vocals as well. And just really, really gorgeous. There are some cool piano moments throughout the track as well, but that was just the epitome. That felt like the climax in this particular way. I just really like how beautifully soaked the music is at that particular moment. And the drumming was also a nice standout. That's going to be Robert Lipson on the drums, and I really like the way that he performed as well. There was always a power to him, even in some more subtle moments. Not this one here, but there's some moments where he kind of feathers the drums along with the beat to kind of build things up to where it would eventually go. And I just always felt that he was very, very entertaining to listen to and a great performer. Wheatley on the bass, really nice as well. And then the guitar, you have two guitarists, Alan Cowderoy on guitar and some vocals, and then Paul Davis on vocals and then some acoustic guitar. I'm assuming that Paul Davis is the lead vocalist. Don't quote me on that, but I'm assuming. But I like how with Cowderoy's guitar, how there was that deep sense of blues involved, because even though it was absolutely, muddled in something more psychedelic and of course progressive in a way, you could still hear the blues movements and those notes in a lot of what was performed via that guitar. So that's kind of interesting. This is a song that goes through a lot of different scenes, though. This goes through a lot of different movements. But I really do like how, as it came back to it at the end, we go back and forth between that kind of abrasive sound and then backing off into something more dreamy. Kind of works in the themes of the song, how, maybe if you're dreaming and you're starting to wake up, like you're dreaming, everything's peaceful, and you kind of wake up, you're like, oh, but then you're dreaming, you go back to peaceful. So that actually works really nicely in a thematic sense when we go through there. I'm pulling it back up here. This is also a cool build-up to a climax as well. Like the percussion here. And this is the King Crimson section. Come on. Because and then it goes off there. And that's before the return. I'm pretty sure that King Crimson's debut came out in 69, if I remember correctly. I'm not looking it up, but I'm pretty sure it was 69. So this is coming out 70. I can definitely hear the inspiration. Then you have this long isolated moment where he's singing on his own before the music kicks back in. When the music kicks in, that's good.
He's a big, 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 big,
I like when the music's going there. I think that sounds really cool. And like I said, I think that this is a track that there's moments within it that sound really, really good. However, I will admit that this is not a track that I can say that I like. I don't like songs that go through so many movements in so many different directions in seemingly no amount of time and without any buildup, without any earning of those moments, I guess you could say. And it just kind of skips through different scenes almost like a picture book. And I don't feel like this works as a complete picture. I feel like it's just kind of sporadic and kind of scattershot a little bit. And like I said, there's really cool moments within it, but I just don't feel like it works as a complete whole and unified piece of work. Take, for example, as opposed to this, Supper's Ready from Genesis. Goes through a lot of different changes, and one part does not sound like anything else, Willow Farm sounds nothing like Apocalypse. But somehow they just make it work. And I feel like that's a little bit of the difference. I also can't say that I cared so much for the singing. It just wasn't for me. But that's where I'll kind of leave it. It's just not really anything that barked up my particular tree. The harmonies, however, are just beautiful. Good night, good night. In the presence of myself, I see a gathering of people to hear the music playing. Seated on velvet and looking, I'm aware of one child. She's turning me on. I notice nothing else. but she's gazing at me. We could say woman. I know it's the 70s and such. We could say, let's say woman. I can just see her. There she is. There's no one with her, walking through the dark to a very quiet table with a glass. I see her face. Her eyes sparkle like the drink she's sipping on. Her lips look sweet like the color of a crochet dress. Oh, I want to know. Don't fight for her. Don't frighten her. Well, someone's about to fight you. Hey, you. What about that bread you owe me? Hey, you've got to go. What will she think of me now? Why does he want to bother me tonight? Just my luck, what shall I do? I'll teach him a lesson in front of these people. Now you're going to get a lesson taught to you. I'm going to walk right over to him, put him on the floor, walk right over him. Yeah, hell with his size, the whites of his eyes. As I go to hit him, he draws his gun on me. Just don't get into fights. It's never worth it. I'm dreaming. Good night, good day. And so it ends in that way. It's a dream the whole time anyway, but just not worth it. I had a dream the other night that me and some random friends had crashed a convention of sorts, and we were leaving, and I guess one of my friends said, hold on, I got one last thing to do. And he wanted to drive a motorcycle through this convention, just disturb the peace. And I'm not this type of person, but I guess I did it with him. And I got arrested, and I was so freaking out about my life. I'm like, what? This is not something I would normally do at all in my life. And fortunately, I woke up and no handcuffs on me. So let me know, of course, what you guys thought of the track down below in the comments. I appreciate the request as well. And even though it wasn't a track for me, and I have to be honest, even though I didn't love it or like it that much, it just wasn't my thing. I did think that there were some cool moments in here. In the track, kind of in certain movements, you could definitely hear the prowess, I guess, of the band. You could say, in what they're doing, and I like the sound of a lot of what they have together. Just wish for a little bit more consistency and continuity within the, I guess, musical themes and such. But that's just me. Let me know what you guys thought down below. I was thinking again if there's any other bands that have grammatical symbols in there. Have a fantastic one, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.